We got some snow yesterday, big time. We got like 10, 12 inches of snow. So I figured it'd probably be a good day to mess with the tune on the red truck that I bought. For those of you that don't know, I bought a 2003 1500 HD Silverado 6.0 4L80. I've already unlocked the computer, and since we're kind of waiting on weather for the S10, this is the next project, kinda. So what we're gonna do plans wise, this truck is getting a cam, springs package, sloppy stage 2, pack 1218s, and we're gonna do a 7875 VS Racing turbo. And it's gonna be basically a daily for me. So I did get rid of the diesel. So I traded the diesel for this, not straight up. I traded the diesel plus cash, and there's more than enough on top to do everything I want to do to this and then some. So I think it's going to work out good. It's not that I hated the diesel. Guys, I can't do anything to a diesel. It's already got a tuner and stuff. I don't want to dig into anything else. This is cheap and easy to work on. So I would like to do a setup to where it's on about 10 pounds daily. And I'm going to run a boost controller. I would like to tow the car, low boost, obviously, probably no more than 4 pounds of boost towing. I don't really need to explain that, why you don't want to tow with a lot of boost. But I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be funny for sure. This big truck, this crew cab, doing burnouts all day from a roll, and just fun to drive. I'm not looking to make a race truck or anything like that. I just want a fun daily. When you pull up and people are like, what the heck is done to that? And it's like, oh, it's a little turbo, no big deal, just a daily. So I think that'll be fun. But I already made some changes to this. If you guys watch my old videos, or even honestly if you watch Sloppy Mechanics, it's very easy to make these trucks drive a lot better, just with some fuel changes and like your power enrichment. If you don't know power enrichment on this, they basically never go into power enrichment. I think it's like you have to be above 5,500 RPM for more than 60 seconds for power enrichment to enable, which will give it more fuel. And who's going to be in any vehicle over 5,500 RPM for more than 60 seconds? Think about that. It's never activating. So a few changes there. I messed with the transmission a little bit, like the shift pressures and all that. And honestly, I got this thing to where it feels like it's got a shift kit in it. And I'm like, well, we're going to put that back to stock right now, because it's just stock as of right now. But videos coming up. I already talked to my brother. We're actually going to do the cam and springs at his place. So he's 2 hours north in Clare. And I think it'd be cool to go up there on a Friday, do the work Friday night and Saturday, have it tuned, and driving back 2 hours home Sunday with the new cam and springs. I think that'll be a cool video. And then maybe a few weeks after that, or whenever I get time, we'll do the same thing with the turbo setup. Now on this truck, I'm actually going to buy a, I'm actually going to buy a log manifold. So the turbo will be sitting up here all nice. We're going to have the crossover go underneath the trans. So it's behind, it's not up front and everything, so it'll look good. What'll be good about that though, is I'll get all the parts, get the turbo and everything. And I'll be able to basically build it on an engine on the engine stand, because there's a lot of room in these trucks. If I can get the log manifold, turbo sitting on it, build the crossover, and then kind of make a makeshift exhaust. I might drive it back home with just a downpipe, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. But this truck will have a full exhaust system on it out the back, probably with a cutout. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. I think we can do cam and springs in a weekend. That'll be a cool video, a realistic video. We'll probably do a time lapse on everything for the day, and then have the turbo kit mocked up like on an engine stand. That way when we're ready to do it, it's bolted on, just ready to go. I am keeping stock computer on this truck because why not? Everything's here. So I'm brushing up on my HP tuner knowledge a lot. So in other words, I'm watching a lot of sloppy mechanics right now. I actually bought a few of Matt Heppel's Vimeo on-demand videos, and man, you just learn a lot from those. Within like, you know, 10 minutes of watching them, you learn a ton. So yeah, we're gonna write this, and I'm actually gonna do some data logging and go cruising. I might show some data log differences compared to like the stock tune and everything, like the AFR command and everything. Like I've said in my last video, I already did a log. You floor it, you get into it, and like your commanded AFR is a 14.6 or 14.7, whatever is factory. There's no power there. So we'll get it down to the lower 12s, mid 12s, and see what it does. It sucks right now because I don't have a wideband. You really need to tune with a wideband, but we'll be all right now, and I will have a wideband eventually. It's actually in Skylar's car. He's got an AEM wideband that we got him because his first wideband messed up a little bit. But he already bought another one. That hurt my knuckles just now. He already bought another one, so I'm getting the AEM for this truck. I just don't have it right now. So we're just going to do what we can. Little changes with what we can do. We can see the trims and everything from the O2 sensors. But yeah, nothing major, but it's Saturday and it's something to do. So let's write this and see what we can do. All right. See if we can get out of my driveway. Funny story, this truck's 4-wheel drive, but my switch is messed up. So I have a switch that'll be here tomorrow. Worst time ever to get all this snow and not have 4-wheel drive. Oh, no traffic, please. Okay, we're good. Dang. A big snowman right there. So all this snow is like, man, it's snowman making snow. It's hard. So, ugh. Oh man, don't be shaky. Might be shaky for a minute just until we get off my street. I need a better mount for the phone. I don't know who that was. They were very nice though. Okay. Ugh. Wow. Man, that sucks. Okay. Let's see here. It's funny, my AFR command is actually going to a 12.2 extremely early. So I might need to bump that TPS back up a little bit. You know, maybe 30%, or yeah, maybe 30 is not registering as half anymore. Wow, it's working though. It's going right into power enrichment when I hit that threshold. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to be in power enrichment the entire time I'm driving. Oh wow, well, it actually drives a lot better. I'm gonna bump that up a little bit. I'm gonna bump that up back to 50 and see what that does. For some reason, my TPS isn't registering like live time, real time. So I'll look at that too. I'm gonna pull over right up here, change that, see if I can get the TPS to register live time, real time, and yeah. Just to give you an idea of how much snow we got, guys, look at this. Look at all this. It's a ton, just a ton of snow. Should probably get this off my hood before it flies up. And that's the thing, like it was cold yesterday. It's supposed to be like mid 40s today. So that's funny. Michigan for you. All right, sorry about the glare again. I don't know how to really fix that right now. Where are we? Power and rich. Okay, we'll go hot. See, I got that at 30, so we're gonna put that back to 50. Same thing for cold. 50. All right, I'm just gonna save that. I don't really need to make a new file. It's an easy change. Okay. Kian and oh yeah, look at all this, guys. Look at that, man. Could hit a jump. Look like someone already tried. put some power in this thing. Do some jumps. It's filming right now.
Awesome here is excuses, Austin.
All right.
Put my safety harness on.
Safety belts first, kids.
Safety harness.
I don't know what
We're all about safety here.
You might, not right this second, but you might take it to show them on the screen.
If it's not all... Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, it's probably going to be hard to see, I'm
well,
sure.
now that I'm right here, there's shade.
I'll say now that there's shade. Yeah,
okay.
Shadow.
All right, guys, so funny story. That last clip where you saw me writing the file.
About that.
Driving home. And I actually filmed a pull, and everything worked out like we wanted it to. I got home. I had so much memory or so much used up storage on my phone that it cut the video.
I can see myself in the reflection of the clip.
Oh, yeah, that's how I was earlier. So, it's all good. Austin and Skylar came over, so we're just gonna basically reenact that, do another data log to show you guys the changes we made and everything.
So what changes have we made?
So here's what I did. I wanted power enrichment to come in sooner, because like on these stock trucks, like with the stock file, if you floor it, the command storage is 14.68 across the board. So when you're 5,500 RPM full pull, stock, it's still at a 14.7.
Is this data log too?
This data log right now. So this is all real time. So it's not getting any fuel, therefore you're not getting much power. And it's also programmed to have power enrichment come in after 5,500 RPM for over 60 seconds. Think about those numbers. You'll never hit power enrichment.
No, you won't. You'll never
hit
hit that.
So I upped the amount of fuel that goes in. And I cut those times to 0. So I zeroed out time, I zeroed out RPM.
So it's instant.
Well, it's off the pedal. So right now I have it set to where when it's 50% throttle and over, which on this is different because it's drive-by wire, it'll get up to like 63%, it'll say, but that's full throttle.
Yeah.
It's weird, drive-by wire is weird. But I have it to where it activates after 50% throttle. So around 30-ish, 30 to 35, you should see this AFR command change. So let's try it. Did it change? Did the number change?
AFR and the command?
AFR command. Don't worry about only look at this number. So 14.68.
Yeah, yeah.
When I get past 30-something% on my accelerator, it should change.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
You're
so we'll data log and see exactly when it does. Hey, there's a cop.
You're at 12.26.
Perfect, that's what I'm commanding, so that works out good. So we'll slow down here and just kind of roll into it and see if it's pulling any spark or whatever.
I was looking at the spark. 14 degrees. 13.5. Yeah.
So 14 degrees of timing?
Uh-huh.
So that's low timing. And I know why that happened. I put my low octane table and copied it to my high octane table, so I can change that.
Yeah, because it only went to a 14.
All right, so let's
right
pull
now
over
we're at 30
and make that change real quick.
Okay.
But it worked, right?
Yeah.
At all 12.
Yeah, it was. It was at 12
across the board.
12.2.
Okay.
And then it was doing its thing.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll do a couple changes right now, and we'll do it again.
Just a really
Should make the tables the same, but I'll do that when we do the cam and turbo and everything. Okay, so I added that table back in for the high octane, the timing. We should see more timing. We should. We should.
Yeah, because it was right here and it was like there at 14.
Be better or else.
Yeah, that should be at 14 at a full like that. It should be at
16 right there?
No, it should be about 20, 21, I think is factory, because I haven't really messed with the timing table as far as numbers individually.
Why you're down to like 16 right now?
Oh, because that's normal. Stop in, dude. All right, Skylar, are you ready?
Yep, I'm filming the computer.
Yep. 12.2, 20 degrees.
Oh, there we go, yep.
20, yep. 12.26. Yeah, dude, yeah, we're good. That felt a lot better.
That felt way better because
Yeah,
it's
that
got
did.
timing in it.
It's got timing in it now.
Right.
Yeah.
Not bad for like a
Just put
a
it in
stock like 3/4 ton truck. It's not fast by any means.
No, but it just
compared to like a stock bone stock file,
It moved.
it's not even it's fast. It just drives so much better. You can feel when it's starting to fuel up the stock. It's like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
But now there's fuel going in, which is cool.
Did you do it trans too, or no?
No, this is stock. The only thing that's trans-wise is shift timing is a little bit quicker.
But it's a stock
Which that's
pressures.
something I had too in the last file for some reason. I had weird shift pressures.
But we're
and
not-
I had the RPMs to where it was shifting at 57. I don't really want it to do that. So I don't think it'll spark tire, but let's try. Oh, ooh, ooh. We're doing a hit. We're doing a race right now. Look at this.
They want some. They don't even know it.
Oh, man.
Oh, they're going for it.
Dude. Woo.
Yep. We just raced a Subaru Forester.
No way. Why were they racing? They're like old.
You blinked. They saw it. They're like, they want to race.
Dude, that was the best thing ever. We are on closed roads.
We're just sitting
so
here.
you know.
We're on closed roads, yeah. We're just sitting here tuning,
What
and all of a
just
sudden, we just
happened?
raced an old man in a Subaru.
We
Hey.
didn't lose.
We didn't lose.
We didn't lose. It's like a brandy new Subaru.
He, listen,
Oh, he's so mad right now.
listen. He wants some.
He's
He got
so
some.
mad. Is that a woman? No, that's a man. It's an old man. Dude. Yes.
That just
All right.
happened.
Broke this cherry here. And his first win, I guarantee this truck's never raced anyway.
Maybe a Segway.
God, that was awesome. Did you get the car or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Skylar!
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I'm trying to get.
Jeez, everybody's
Look,
racing
it's my
today.
old truck. It's my old truck right
Like
now.
literally?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's my old truck. That's my
Dude,
youth
why don't we
pasture.
have that?
That's my youth pasture.
Listen, I was trying to give the people what they want. The readings of the computer. Okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Skylar.
Jeez. Can't please everybody.
So cruising, we should be like high. Honestly, cruising, we should have a little more spark time in here. I feel like
29 right now.
that's fine.
We're at a 14.68 AFR
Yeah, because
command.
I'm. What's the accelerator? So we'll go over this data log,
22% right now.
and I'm gonna go over the data log with the camera too.
And it's only
when we get
over
home.
30%, right? Is when it goes down to 12.
So yeah, I have it in the computer is 50% throttle, which on this, I'm pretty sure on the percentage because it's drive-by-wire, it goes up to like 63 or 65 or something. So half of that is low 30s.
is when it drops
should
down
kick
to a
in.
12.
So we'll
it goes over 50.
we'll head home and we'll confirm that if that's the case.
Okay.
So a little math involved, but not like an ordeal. So, all right. All right, before we go over the data log we just did, just want to show you the changes that I made. I do have another video on this, but we'll just go through this real quick. So on a factory vehicle, factory truck like this, Silverado, look at your delay here. So we're in power and rich, go to fuel, power and rich. Your RPM, 5,500. Delay, 60 seconds. So in other words, you have to be over this and over this before PE activates, power enrichment activates. So this is never going to happen. In throttle, you have to be 90% throttle. That's hot and cold the same. Yeah, so that's just, it's not going to happen. And another thing, this is your stock deal for power enrichment. Now your ratio, right? So it's commanded, let's see, where are we here? New general. All right, so storage AFR. All right, so this is what it's commanding for your AFR, 14.68 across the board. Now what this does, what power enrichment does, it multiplies that. So when you do, say up here, high RPM, a 1.2, so let's go to calculator real quick. It's 1.2, so it's adding 20% to that is what it's doing. So in other words, if we go to a calculator here, oh, what's going on? Don't freeze up. Don't freeze up. Okay, sorry about that. We got this open now. So your stowage was 14.68. We'll just do 14.7. 14.7. Now, if you look over here at what you got this at, so let's say high RPM 1.2. You divide by 1.2 equals. It's the 1225. That's what you're wanting. That's what you want to turn on. And you can have that this high, or what I like to do is I like to make this 1.2 across the board, because this is what I want when I press the gas pedal. So that's what you change. And you can just do, whoops, sorry, 1.2, enter. Whoops, no. 1.2, enter. What's going on here? Bear with me. Oh, it's read only. That's why. I'm sorry, guys. I just have a compare file open. So, like on my changed one, I just put it 1.2 across the board. So normally when I was clicking that, you could change it, but I have that as my compare file, and it's a read only. So this is the file that's opened up. That's what you would change it to. And like I said, you want to change these, just zero these out. Zero those out. Your enrichment ramp in, as you can see, the numbers are 0 to 4. And I usually do about half. That's what Happle does. That's honestly, I kind of copied this from Happle. If it's 4, you know how in my video you see it goes from like a 14.68 and gradually ramps into like a 12.2. I think if you put this to 4, it'll be immediate like 14.6 to 12.2. So you want a little bit of ramp in. So you can keep that at a 2. And then on my throttle, I want, 50% throttle instead of 90. It'll just make it drive a lot better. There's other stuff you can change, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Just play with these numbers. If you wanted a 12, say you wanted a 12.5, excuse me for this. So 14.7 divided by, let's see, instead of 1.2, we'll do 1.17 maybe equals. See, there's a 12.5. So if you wanted a 12.5, you wouldn't put 1.2, you would put 1.17 across the board. So there's a little bit of math involved with that, but this makes it really easy. So yeah, if we did a 1.17 across this whole table, then instead of a 12.2, we would see a 12.5. So that's how you do that. Pretty straightforward. Once you do it, you're fine. It's real easy. But yeah, you do these little changes, and the truck will drive a lot better. For this truck, anyways. I'm sure you could do the same thing with a half ton. I wouldn't do much with a 4L60E, to be honest, but these 3/4 tons with a 6.0 and a 4L80, you do this, they drive so much better. And I wish I had a dyno. I wish I had my AFR even hooked up so we could really make sure we're getting the 12.2 we see on our data log on the actual AFR. That's what you really need to do. And we will do that. I just don't have it installed yet. So, but that's what you're gonna see in this next clip of the data log we did. So this will just give you a head start on that.
Who's they?
Who calls you that?
That's a good question.
All right, guys. So that last little run we did when we raced our Subaru. Let's see. All right, so this is when we were leaving. Just get in here. So just to show you that everything is working the way it should. You can see we're cruising 14.68. We're at about 22%. I'm just gonna go by percentage here. 25, 30. Whoops. Wait a minute. It actually doesn't come on. I wonder if there's like a delay. I bet there's a. Oh, it is at 50.
See, it
does something weird, doesn't it?
It wasn't doing it at 32, 33.
So, okay. So maybe we are right on the numbers. 50%? Or not 50.
50 throttle.
50 throttle, maybe, yeah. So, it's just so weird. Actually, look at this, though, dude. All right, here's what's weird.
accelerator pedal. Go back
Why
down.
is my percentage all over the place? Now it goes up to 71%. And then it flatlines at 67.
Were you on the ground?
I was on the pedal.
Really?
Pedal through the floorboard. I got to look at this, guys. I don't know enough about this drive-by-wire to figure out what's going on here. I bet there's a table in the tune that kind of calculates that. I have no idea. But anyways, you can see here.
You know what I wonder?
What?
It's like traction control or anything kick in
I don't
and
have
it brings
traction
it down.
control. I don't have that. I don't have that traction control in that truck. So, oh, there we go. So this starts kicking in just before 50% throttle.
But it doesn't go down that much. Oh.
Yeah, it ramps down to 12.2. So when we're full throttle, it's a 12.2. Now, we did a test though. Let's see when we race that Subaru. Look at that, 77. Yeah, but then it tapers off at 63. So this is where I just stomped on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it didn't come on. There's a delay. There's got to be a little delay in there. So, all right, guys, so I got to figure this out. It's not a problem because it's working. Like, we're obviously getting that 12.2 that we wanted, and we're seeing that. So it does drive 1,000 times better. It really does. But we're getting everything we want. It's not pulling anything. I kind of turned off all the multipliers and for when it takes out timing and stuff like that. I turned all that off. So just because of temperature or IATs, it doesn't pull timing unless it's like really hot. This is obviously a shift right here. Comes down. Whoa, yeah, 12.2. So you can see that's working. That's working real good. And then on the way home, this was just not stomping on it, but seeing when we could get it to work. Like, because we flashed that.
It never went down.
Wait a minute.
At 33, 34%, it never went down. I'm telling you, it's going to be in the 50s.
Yeah, it's right here. Here, this is when we were just kind of cruising. But see, yeah, look, it's in 30. I don't know. It's I wonder if there's a ramp and delay. I don't know. There's so much stuff we got to check on that. There's another table, but I would like to figure it out just for the knowledge purpose. I don't have to change it on this because it's doing exactly what we want. Yeah, this drive-by-wire stuff's a little weird, but we'll figure that out.
Oh, hey, this is when they went to Texas speed, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's good, guys. Everything's working out should. Can't wait to get the cam springs, tune it, see what more power it makes just with that, and then we'll throw a 78mm on it and do some burnouts. Then it'll be just a different animal after that. But that'll be it for this video. We're gonna, I don't know. The day is young.
The day is young.
We'll get into some other stuff, but that'll be it for this. So until next time, guys. Catch you later.